this one to Hill. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
He's crazy. He's checking crazy. Hey, Ridley. 56. Check 56.
Mahomes going to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. 6 man.
Yellow. Hey, Ridley.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run it with Carson. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. That's going to be complete to his tight end Everett. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
Flushed out right, and he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second and 4. Now it's Carson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. It's Wilson. He'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. And that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Some on this play, being knocked back to the 18.
This defense really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Second and 14. Play action. It's Wilson. Out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk first down.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to run with Carson. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. They'll toss it out to Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Nicole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 25 yards that time.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How
about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
After the interception, here's Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. And looks for Lockett once more. This time he's got it. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now it's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 6 there on first. Working with a 2nd and 4. Now Wilson. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. the National Football League is on the air. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Mahomes now on first down. Being chased out left. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and it's third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Now here's Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you got someone to tackle him.
And going deep for Hill. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Well, one thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around.
And give him credit, he deserves it. But this is such a breakdown defensively, my goodness. From a pass rush perspective, you know that they got to be coming hard on fourth down trying to get to the quarterback. But from a coverage perspective, how do you not see that play developing? And it turns into a touchdown.
And that one covering an even 63 yards in the air. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
They go back to Carson here on second.
And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings us 3rd and 2.
Strong left. Strong left. Strong left.
Good, four down. Good.
Show it up.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. This complete to Lockett.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
Good.
Check. Switch.
Alert.
Slam. Switch it.
Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Carson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss, because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
They go play action now. Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They go play action with Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. On first down, it's Carson. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Check 50.
Zebra. Good.
Here's Carson. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Mike's 50. Watch your slant.
Carson again.
Here we go.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
It certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. The Chiefs offense are not set to begin this drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack. Put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Big ass, big ass, big ass.
Let's get that touch. All goes special. All goes special.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. This is Carson. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Right now, boys. We ain't giving up nothing. Check.
Mike's 50. We got him. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Good job right there. Right left. Right.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Number 53.
Good job right there. Right left.
Check 26, check 20.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Nick Ballore, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Myers to put it away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Second down and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. On play action. action, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Man open is Robinson. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they really won't have much time to work with, just 19 seconds showing on the clock. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. Well, Charles, he was so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air. And
trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action.
Welcome to the NFL, baby.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both these teams going through their final adjustments before heading back out of the locker room. Time for us to go back out to Lumen Field, where we rejoin Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. It's going to be a long
Play action. It's Wilson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Whip. Watch the whip. Watch it. He's checking. Crash. Check.
Right left.
Let's go.
Wilson.
53.
It's caught. Lockett. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Keep going.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Flushed out right. Room to run inside the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the 17, Mahomes. And this is incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's 3rd down and 1 yard to go.
This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Edwards-Helaire. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Again, Edwards-Helaire. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire from a yard out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Now it's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
14, got it.
On second down, it's Carson, and he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Play action. Now Wilson. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line.
14, got it. Gotta go, hit it up, let's go.
Check 24, check 24. Switch.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Wilson. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain there of 30 big ones. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Carson. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Rashad Fenton, the one to bring him down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The
Seahawks on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Let's go, team. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Here we go. 50, 50. Mike 50.
Alert.
Defense. Hey, Mike's 50.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's the ball? Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
I got him. There.
Mike's 50.
Throwing is Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Check 31.
14. Hey, 0.
Carson. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead.
Hey, 0. Deeper.
They go back to Carson here on 2nd. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And this time he is in. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra points up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Mahomes going for it all. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Mahomes will throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the run and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least...
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Buying time to his left. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Wilson wants to throw it. Flush to his right, and he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Throwing now is Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Wilson to Metcalf that time. First down, Seattle. They'll try the left side. Carson. And some room to work. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee.
And how about this finish? Able to take a knee, run out the clock, and close this game out by 1 point. You talk about how many coaches we talked to? They all said the same. All I want to do is win by 1 point. That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche rings true. A single penny separates this one.
Jason Myers for the Seahawks field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
So the victory here for Seattle, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do